All right. Van Damme is Lionheart.
Leon.
When the streets are a jungle, there can only be one king.
Rawr.
Do you love how on the cover of this is not Van Damme in this movie?
Yeah.
This is like, this outfit does not appear. He does not have that hair.
No.
I'm almost positive. I'll have to cross-check. But I'm pretty sure that is from Double Impact.
Oh.
I think that's him in Double Impact.
So he just had like this photo from the...
That's him in the movie.
Yes.
That's his outfit.
Yes.
He wears these like bell bottoms.
Yeah.
And this shirt for like half the movie for some reason.
Yes.
Okay, so Lionheart.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Van Damme movies for sure. I think that this movie has a lot of...
Heart.
Yeah, a lot of Lionhearts.
A lot of Lionheart.
So, alright, so Leon or Lion, because his name is literally spelled Lyon.
Yeah.
Leon. Right?
Oh.
Not Leon the professional.
No.
Like Leon. Like you would think. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know that was supposed to be pronounced like Leon. I always thought it was lion.
Yeah, I mean it
But
is
I don't speak
in this now.
I'm sure. Yeah.
So anyway, all right. So the guy, Leon's brother, he gets killed in some drug deal gone bad or something, and then the message gets to Leon, who is in the French Foreign Legion. He wants to get out of there. They won't let him take a leave of absence. So he breaks out and he beats up a bunch of people. And then he takes the ship. He does absolutely every single thing he can. The shit that Leon does to get to California throughout this film.
Much.
And then for his brother's wife to shit talk him like that. And be like, you should have been here and this and that and like, you know, get lost and all this. And the like resolve and like freaking composure
that
he's able to like keep throughout this.
Yeah.
Is like,
it's
dude,
so
what?
crazy.
I would be like, listen up.
He's...
You have any idea what the fuck I did to get here?
Oh my gosh. He's so calm and collected when it comes to that. And so supportive throughout, too.
Oh my god.
Like, that's like his only thing that he's living for.
Yeah. I mean, he's literally street fighting to pay for his brother's wife and his kid. And, like, she wants literally nothing to do with him. I can relate way too well. Way too well. But I do want to point out really quick, since we are massive Last of Us fans, that it was amazing to see Ashley Johnson, Ellie herself, as the little kid in this movie.
Oh my gosh, and she's so adorable. She looks like a literal, like, cherub angel in
She
this.
actually looks a lot like the little girl from Kindergarten Cop.
Yes, she does. She does.
I don't want to be a cop. I want to be a princess.
She's so sweet, and she's like 5 years old or something in this, and just like all of her lines are so cute.
Super cute.
Although there is one scene which was like kind of, I mean, this is the 80s, I guess, but she like, her and her mom live in an apartment building, and she's like downstairs from the apartment.
Oh, yeah.
Like, by
she's
herself?
Yeah, she's by herself.
And then she's also...
She's, like, riding her bike
alone
out on
like,
the street.
out on the
100%.
street. I'm like, what is... And the mom comes out, it's like, come on in.
100%. This is the 80s.
She's, like,
this
so...
This is how it was for me at that
5
age.
years old is, like, too young, in my opinion, to be by yourself, for sure. Like, 9, 10, 11, like, that age, I definitely was like, okay, that's fine to be out, you know, and whatnot. But 5 is...
I was out at that age.
That's so crazy.
100% I was.
No wonder my mom was like, no, I can't let you out of my sight because you're going to get abducted if you're like a 5-year-old out around.
Sure. I mean, what they learned from my generation.
Right. Yeah.
I'm one of the lucky ones.
You didn't get abducted.
Nope. Sure didn't. I was the one doing the abducting.
At 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Leon comes, he makes his way on this like freaking steamship that's coming across, and this guy's like cracking the whip on him down and shoveling coal. Takes him to New York. Leon kicks his fucking ass and jumps overboard, swims over to the shore, and then starts street fighting to win his money. To just he literally like this guy is an actual saint. This guy legit goes and gets into a freaking street fight for money just to make a phone call.
Yeah, just for the phone. Like that's
just for the phone call
reason why he even gets started in that world.
Yeah.
Is to get money for the phone call.
I mean, I don't think he knows how like panhandling works in America.
No.
Because he's been like in the desert
right
for too long. But if he could have just went out and been like, any change? Anybody have any change? He probably could have got it a lot easier.
Probably.
But then the movie wouldn't have went any this way.
Right.
So he goes, and this is where he meets his friend?
His agent?
His agent. I don't know exactly what to make.
They have an interesting... I mean, there's definitely, like, a friendship there, but there's also some exploitation going on, of course, too.
Sure.
He's so funny, though. He definitely was a good comedic part of the film, and...
Yeah, I really like his performance a lot. I do.
Yeah. I think, like, seeing all the fights that he gets into, like, that was really fun, of course. Like, all the different guys, as usual, in this type of, like, fighting movie with Van Damme. It's just fun to see him go up against a variety of people.
Yeah.
But I hated the chick so much. She was awful.
Well, she's the main villain
and
of the
I know,
film,
yeah,
right?
she is. But, like, there were... I don't know. I really did not like her at all. Which, I guess, yeah, she's the main villain, so I wasn't supposed to.
It was cool to see Brian Thompson in here from Cobra.
Oh.
Every time he came on screen, I couldn't help myself but saying, fucking pig.
All I think of with him is from The Mask.
He's not in The Mask.
He's not in The Mask?
No.
Really?
He's not the guy in The Mask.
Who's the guy in The Mask?
A different actor.
What?
I could show you, but
they look so alike to me in my mind.
They just have kind of like a broad chin and whatnot, but like
they have like the square face.
Brian Thompson's been in a lot of stuff.
He was in The Mask.
No.
Wow, never mind then.
You should know him from The X-Files. He's in the first couple seasons.
Mm-hmm.
And of course he's in Cobra, and he's in a bunch of stuff. I really like him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, she's a very unlikable rich bitch. Like, that's what she plays. And she's, like, trying to push her sexuality. And Leon's just, like, above it.
Not into it at all.
Like, he's just, he's a saint.
Yes.
He's like, I'm only here for my brother. I'm not here to bang rich bitches.
Right, and fight for them.
Right.
Yeah. But he does fight for them.
He has a code.
Yes.
And he sticks to it.
Yeah.
Right? He's very principled. And he's not taking shit from anybody. He's got the heart of a lion. Like, he really is very focused and dedicated. And even though, like, in the end of the movie, when he's going up against freaking Andre the Giant.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Who likes to toy with his freaking, competitors. He, his agent tells him, like, he bet it all on the other guy.
Right.
And it's like, even though he knows he's gonna freaking lose everything.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, all of our money is on the other dude.
Yeah.
He's just like, of course we get the iconic line that I love, wrong bet.
Yeah.
Right? Which is just fucking great. But like, to him, he cares more about doing what's right. He came to win. He's not going to throw the fight. He's not going to stand down just because, like, he'll win money. Like, it's like, no, I'm going to give it my all. If this guy can beat me for real, then fine. Right? Now, do I think he would have accepted the money for losing? Ooh, I don't know. But, like, I like that he still, like, even though that guy betrays him, he still, like, comes up to him and hugs him and says, like, I love you, brother. Like, we're family.
Yeah, he still is, like, very...
He's a saint.
He is.
He wrote this movie, too.
Oh.
This is, like, his passion project, I think.
That's so sweet. He just wanted to write, like, a real good guy.
Yeah.
And he definitely succeeded. Yeah, I don't know if he would have accepted the money. I feel like, I mean, his whole reason for fighting is to get money for them, you know, for his sister-in-law and her daughter. But, so I don't know, like, I feel like if you lost, like, you might as well take the money, like, to take care of them, but...
The movie definitely has some very strong similarities to Bloodsport, obviously,
sure.
right? Like, you know, the two agents that are out trying to hunt him down because he left the military without their approval to go, you know, do something. And then the two agents come to his last fight and end up rooting for him and are like friendly with him in the end. Now in, of course, Bloodsport, he does go back with them. But in Lionheart, the two Russian dudes that are out looking for him, they are like sympathetic to him because they hear Ashley Johnson in the room being like, it's not fair and all this, and then they like really liked him when he fought, even though he like broke their faces. They let him go, and he gets to run home, and they have that like the guy running up the hill and the little girl and, and the hug in the family, and like everyone's happy, and it's a, you know, it is a very good feel good ending. But yeah, it's a fave of mine for sure, and I'm really excited to go back because I just purchased 19 Jean-Claude Van Damme movies on eBay. I only spent like $70 on all of them, and I got a few of them on Blu-ray. So I did really, really well. But man, expect a lot of Van Damage in the future.
A lot of Van Damage.
I'm really having a good time. Kaylee seems to be having a good time. So I'm really looking forward to talking about more Van Damme movies. But this one's always been a fave of mine. Now, I haven't seen these movies though. A lot of these movies in like 15, 20 years. Right? Like Lionheart, I haven't seen in probably 20 years. I don't remember if I have watched it more recent. I just forgot. Cyborg I have rewatched because I did it for my old podcast. But Lionheart's one I haven't seen in a long time. But revisiting it, I remembered almost everything. Like, nothing was because I watched it a lot as a kid. And so it's like, it's burned into your memory. But yeah, I love the relation. As I said, him and his manager, there's something great about that, like, relationship. But I love his performance. I feel like he's kind of like, you know, the Mickey of the film, you know, Rocky's trainer or something, where it's like he's pushing him, and you know, you don't really know if he has his best intentions. You know, at heart or not.
He's a little selfish and greedy.
But we find out, and this is very true, and this is why I compare him to Mickey as well. Not only that, but Mickey, you know, was once a boxer, right? And we find out that this dude, like, was a fighter. And then he got screwed over and injured himself. That's why he limps. And he no longer could fight. And now he's out there hustling guys on the street. And when he kind of, like, has that time with him when they're, like, on the ground, and he's just, like, you know, basically, like, you know, of course he's yelling at him, like, this dude gonna kill you, don't you know that? Like, he's really trying his best to save him. And when he makes that bet, he doesn't do it because he's, like, trying to, go behind his back.
No, he's trying to
He's doing it because he's just like, this dude, you can't beat him. And I want you to get the money. I want the money too, but I care about you. I'm here to be like, sit down. But you could be like, he's saying sit down so they'll win.
Sure, I think it's a little bit of both.
But I feel like people would have a problem with him doing that, being like his trainer, and then betting against him, and then being like, stay down, and saying it really loud in front of everybody. I bet all the money on Attila. Right? And it's like
you're
I think
supposed to be not doing that.
You can't tell everybody you bet on Attila.
Right.
And tell your fighter to stay down. That might be a conflict of interest.
Not a fair fight.
So you took it. Do you take it as she lost all of her money? She didn't have the money? She had that penthouse She has money. She lost like what? Money. She said she bet $250,000.
Yes.
She has to have more than $250,000. Mm-hmm. It's just it hurt her, but it didn't bankrupt her. I don't think.
No.
It kind of make it seem like they're implying that she got bankrupted from this, but like she has to have $250,000.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if she's bankrupt, but it does seem like she is in trouble with like whoever financially, and I don't know what that is, but
yeah. What this is why it pisses me off. I haven't seen the movie in so long that I do kind of forget names. But what's his trainer's name or his coach's name? Can you remember?
No.
For some reason in my head it's Freddie, but I don't think that's right.
Is it like Frank? Is another F name?
I don't. It's one name that I'm not remembering, which is annoying to me. Yeah. But it's still a great watch. It is. And it really pairs well with kickboxing and blood sport. They all kind of have a very similar theme, but are different enough. Who do you think is the scarier villain? Chong Li, Tong Po, or Attila?
Chong Li.
Chong Li.
Yeah.
Still okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He freaked me out. He was scary.
Yeah.
So sociopathic too. And
okay.
Like,
or Fender.
Oh, Fender for sure.
Fender, okay.
Yeah. Fender for sure.
Or Andrew Scott from Universal Soldier. Dolph Lundgren.
No, Fender.
Who's cutting people's ears off and like killing people at random.
Yeah. Because he's like...
And is like undead.
He's like PTSD.
And he has like injections that make him superhuman strength.
No, but he's still like PTSD war veteran zombie. So... compared to Fender, who's just like psychotic, like pure psychosis.
Yeah.
And
yeah, Fender's the scariest villain.
Yeah, he's
for sure of Van Damme's movies that we've watched so far.
Yeah.
So anyway,
we'll see who the other villains
are. Yeah, we should do a ranking video.
Yeah.
In the future.
Van Damme villains.
Yeah.
Van Damme versus.
That'd be fun.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, I think we should go and watch some Van Damme. Yeah. So, let's go do that. What are your guys' favorite of the ones that we've watched so far, which is Cyborg, Lionheart, Bloodsport, Kickboxer, and Universal Soldier? Where do you guys stand on those? We didn't watch any other ones, right? Those are the 5 we've watched so far?
Right. Yeah, okay. I think we're missing it.
What are your favorites of those? What's been your favorite?
Honestly, I think Bloodsport and Cyborg are my favorites.
Okay.
And then probably Lionheart. And then Kickboxer, and then Universal Soldier.
Yeah, okay. So Universal Soldier is still dead last.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine though. I mean, like, I didn't hate it. It's just, I don't know. I don't like it as much as the others.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. So, don't worry. More Van Damage to come for the 200 people who care.
Yeah.
But we're having a good time.
We
so
are.
Fuck it. Bye guys.
Bye.